Okay. Okay. So, sorry, I'm filming this on my iPhone, and so I don't have a mount for you guys. Like I have my ring light going, I'm like angling like the camera like back in there because it's my iPhone. You guys might recognize like my outfit, this backdrop. Like luckily it cooled off in here because I was getting so hot in this. Like this is, it's cute, but it's really warm. Yeah, so I just got done filming my what I got for Christmas haul, making them all look cute. You guys should go watch that if you haven't after this video. Just putting the tree back all nice. I wanted to do kind of like a life update for 2019. And I had that in my plan as the assumption that I would know enough to talk about 2019. But right now, like I don't have a whole lot. Like I'm in a transitioning period and I have to like get cleared and go through training to see what my next move is. I don't even know, like based on this job, how much like I'm gonna ever be able to share with you. So because this job is not finalized, I'm not gonna talk about it because I have like 2 contracts going on and I'm trying to see like, you know, is this, if I take on this contract, is there gonna be conflict with this contract? And I know I'm sounding like an actor, but that's like the best way to put it. And so let's just not talk about that. I kind of just want to share what I can. For some of you guys, it kind of depends on like how long you followed me or if you guys follow me on other social platforms. But, you know, I'm kind of vague. And I think sometimes it's just because I'm angry and upset with certain parts that happened, but I'm not ready to talk about it, or it's not a good move to talk about it. And when it is, believe me, I'm gonna talk about it like in full. Like this is, I'm a story timer, like I'm a storytelling YouTuber, it's gonna happen. But right now I can't talk about it. I think I'm gonna try to give you guys like the abridged version. I worked for a company, I stayed there way longer than I should. There's like a lot of red flags kind of going on. The people that I worked with were great, but upper management, I noticed something was up, and then I like kept learning throughout my time there of them making fun of me for like my personality, or, you know, every little thing I did was like nitpicked, like it was nothing to do with the business. I think the best way to go about this is just to explain what a typical day was there. I'd go to work and I would be talked about by upper management. So either like I was laughed at for trying too hard. I got that. I heard about that one. I was laughed at because people assumed that I was throwing myself at this guy and I was just like a little immature girl with a big crush, all this stuff. So that was great. People thought I didn't take work seriously, which if you looked at my work, like it even showed like I was like out of my fellow coworkers, I went to the bathroom the least amount of time. Like I came to work to do that job. I sat in that chair and I did the best that I could. And I know I did the best because I was able to be trained on all platforms of communication and capable at my job. I was told I handled feedback really well. Like all this stuff is in the notes. But if upper management is laughing at you and they don't think you're serious, then they're not going to promote you. They're not also going to give you a reference to move to another department because it just brings pleasure to mean little middle school girls to oppress somebody. They like that. You know, that's what they live for. Like even though like I did work hard, my morale, you know, was just going down and down and down. So for me to like hear any type of feedback like that I wasn't taking things seriously, to me it's like you treated me so mean. I wasn't going to be happy being there. Also, they got rid of their HR department. People think I'm joking when I say that. They did. They got rid of their HR department. So the people who were supposed to handle it were upper management in my department. Like, they don't take me seriously. Like, what? It's so crazy. And then also, like, anybody who had the same job title as me in Dallas, they were getting paid here. I was getting paid here. And I knew some coworkers that got paid here. Like, you can't even see, like, I'm off camera, off screen. Like, it didn't seem right, especially because as a customer service agent, you're there for support. Well, we were also trained in closet design and sales. So there was a lot more responsibilities to this job for me to like, again, like be paid here. Like mixing all of that together, I was so over it. Like, no, like I'm someone where I can flourish if like I'm in a really great environment. So I think, you know, that's why I'm really choosy with my friends. I love living with my mom because my home base is being nurtured. And I really wanted that for my job. I did find it somewhat in my coworkers, but again, like they were all oppressed. Like they were talked about too, like people made fun of them, but they always had their favorites, like people to be mean to, and that was me. So that wasn't fair. So you better believe like when everything like went down, it was like castle walls crumbling. I guess that's always for another lengthy video. It's just hard because when you experience a crumble in foundation, you always have that debris on you. So being someone who's trying to navigate my way through, I feel like I kind of have now like a little bit like a red mark on my resume, and it's just, they're mean. Like I don't trust them to not, you know, to wipe away all the great things that I did and the hard work that I put in means nothing, because it's just sometimes when you're really unhappy, it's fun to be mean. I know, I get it, because I was a middle schooler once, but I'm not a middle schooler. I'm a woman who cares about her education and cares a lot about hard work. Then when you don't have a job, sometimes you end up thinking too much, and it kind of brings in like social, I wouldn't say social anxiety is kind of weird, but like maybe more like insecurities, because you find yourself home alone a whole lot. And I'm a homebody, so I can handle a good amount, but you think too much. And then like even though I went away from that company, I could tell like I was still a topic of conversation with few people, and it made me more insecure, and I kind of just brushed it off and acted like, ooh, you know, like I don't care. But to a certain degree, I care. Like I do care. And so it's just, this isn't supposed to be a sad 2019 update, but I really just wanted to be as honest as I could right now, and just tell you to be patient and hold off. You'll hear more details, but that's kind of what happened. So for 2019 though, I'm so positive because I am having a blast with my YouTube. Like I love it. I love engaging with you guys, and I'm always thinking of bigger projects to do and all this and that. So I am super excited. All I ask right now is just continue to be patient with me. There's going to be so many more fun things to come, I promise you. So I'm sorry that this might have been sad of an update, but I figured it's better to be honest when I can, because you guys are always so nice to me, and I really appreciate it. I think you guys have made me have like a good home base, you know. So okay, I gotta go back to doing my thing. I love you guys, and yeah, I mean it, guys. Like my outro, like I love you, mean it. Like that's what I say all the time. So okay, bye guys.